Hello YouTube and Instagram family, this is Manga Marie with another manga review. So I'm coming to you guys with my Dearest Patrolman, which is a really cute story between two men. This gentleman here, who is actually the older one. When I first saw the cover, I had the impression that he was the older one, but he's just the bigger one. He's a younger guy who's really big, and he was a delinquent. And when this gentleman was a police officer, he was like a mentor to him and kind of got him on the right path. And so as time progressed, a one-sided type of situation developed. And so he's no longer with the police force. And so, and trying not to give too much away, the way their romance starts is really, it's really very modern to me. It's very different than typical type of situations where you have one person that has these feelings, or the other person who's in a same-sex relationship, particularly in the BLs, where there's like, I'm not this way, and then they have to try to come around to being open to it or accepting their true feelings about their sexuality. Whereas this took a different type of what I consider a very modern approach. This character is very open-minded. So I like the way that it just kind of naturally progressed, and I enjoy the age gap. I can appreciate an age gap. I know oftentimes with BLs, the age gap, or even with Jose, the age gap is like both people are still young. Like maybe one is barely out of high school or about to get out of high school, the other one's like in their 20s. Whereas this age gap, I feel like the younger one is, I think, in their mid to late 20s, and the older one is almost in their 40s. Or yeah, it's like a significant, like he's middle aged. So I can appreciate that because you get a more mature type of relationship, though it's still fun and it has silly moments, but the silliness doesn't interrupt the romance. It's not like slapstick throughout the whole thing. Like another manga, I think it was the Yakuza manga that I read. Um, uh, I forget the name of it, but I just did a review on it. It was just too slapstick for what I thought it was going to be. But this is not. This is perfect. The romance, you did have to wait a little bit for the good parts, but when you got the good parts, it was really good. The story was solid, and I'm thrilled that this is a volume one, so we'll get more. And then this is apparently a spin-off from another manga called, let me move it so I want to see. I don't want to show another manga called An Innocent Puppy Meets a Two-Faced Cat. So now I'm intrigued to read that one because this is a spinoff from that. And also, and it's just a great story. I think that this is definitely, I'm gonna give this a 4. Rarely will I give something a 5 unless it blows my mind, but this is really good. I'm really excited about the second volume. I love the pace of the story, and it gives you just enough to get you ready to see how this relationship's going to develop. Um, I'm wondering if of a competitor may get involved. That would be interesting. But yeah, this is a great story. A smooth flow to the story. It's not too goofy. It's just right. It's just right. So I was not disappointed, and I very much enjoyed it and can't wait to the second volume. So thank you so much for tuning in, and peace.